Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to another exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. This evening's scene, well, frankly, it doesn't really take place anywhere. All of you may be walking down the street, doing an everyday task, or frankly, just walking between two rooms. As you pass through a thoroughfare, open a door, close it behind you, you suddenly find yourself not standing where it was that you know you should be, but rather in an entirely different space. This space is a long corridor that seems to run from left to right. On either side of you, there are high pillars, but rather than there being walls or anything to denote being contained in any way, smoke seems to drift through the pillars to either side. You have no explanation for why you are here, save that you are. And with that, we will begin our scene.
Minnie's gonna call out. Is anybody there?
Oh god, what cosmic entity have we pissed off this time?
Did
Oh,
we
hello,
hear?
Minnie.
Theodis is just kind of standing there on his cane and just kind of looks surprised to see other people he knows. Yet isn't, because why should he be surprised at this point?
Oh god, once Minnie sees Theodis, he gets a withering death glare.
Lottie kind of bumbles in her PJs and fuzzy bunny slippers. Looks around. The fuck? Minnie! Idiosius. Or whatever the fuck your name is. Hello?
Theodis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The second withering look.
What? I'm not responsible for this.
But you were responsible for bickering while Cosmic Entity was dangling a friend's life. So, yeah, I'm gonna glare at you.
I think we're all bickering, but go ahead.
It never honestly ceases to amaze me how, in a cosmos of infinite possibilities, somehow you always find a means to turn on one another. How little you have grown.
I believe I have every right to be angry.
Do you?
Yes, because of actions directly from Theodis and Kit. I had to murder Darcy with my own two hands. And it's directly a result of Theodis and Kit.
Really? Is that what you believe? Or could it merely be that you were following the strand of fate that was always going to lead you through those eventual actions until you would take the point that was always given? Ultimately, you have to view things in a more wide spectrum. However, I didn't bring you here in order to debate the nascent issues as it pertains to your human condition. There is someone who wishes to have a word with you.
Shit, did you pick someone off again?
You see Gabrielle extend her arm, and as she does so, a wing bursts forth from her back, basically her angelic wing, which curls around in an almost impossible way. Like if this was a bird's wing, it would be shattered, but curls around until it whips back into the suit, disappearing, and standing there is a Darcy.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Darcy!
Hey guys. Hi.
Is it possible for Minnie and Lottie to tackle Darcy? Is it possible? Because if it is, that's what's going to happen.
Both of you race towards Darcy to try and embrace her, but as you do, you go straight through her as if she was made of the mist that billows all around you.
Sorry.
You know what? Is what it is. At least we can see you.
So,
Minnie is sobbing uncontrollably.
how have you guys been? Don't cry.
We've been a little wrecked, you know. We lost you, so kind of selfishly upset.
Do you remember what happened?
Not. It's difficult. I mean, I felt it, but well, I wasn't aware of what was going on. I was like my mind was in another place, and it was just my body there. But I did feel you in my head.
Are you good? Are you happy? Are you not in mental torment anymore?
I'm fine. I mean, wow, I'm even better than fine. I mean, I'm in heaven, Lottie. It's. I mean, it might need a little reformation, but I'm having the best time ever.
I'm glad. It's really all I wanted for you. May not be super hype about how things went about, but if you're literally in a better place, like the fucking good place or whatever,
Yeah.
then that's all that matters. We do miss you
So,
though,
yeah, I miss
but
you guys too.
we're happier that you're okay. Right, Minnie?
Yeah.
It's. I wish I could take you guys there, but you know, stuff. It's really good. I'm really happy. Um, but yeah, I miss you, all of you, especially you guys, and
Hmm.
Siren and Hope. Like, but you know, it's yeah.
And your last thoughts were of how much you loved everybody, and I've been sharing that with everybody.
I know.
You are a sweetheart. You are a sweetheart. And you'll continue to be one till whenever.
Yeah, I hope maybe. I mean, they said it was kind of a. She kind of looks at Gabrielle. Unique situation, but I do hope that they will make more exceptions. It would be nice to be able to party with you guys,
Yeah,
all of you.
I don't know if my parties are exactly heavenly though.
I mean, we can
Sheepish
make
look.
them heavenly.
Eh,
Sure, we can.
I'm. Fate's a funny thing.
True. Theatis, come on. Stop being so silent.
Fear this. He's not really as. He looks a bit troubled and a little bit sad.
Just look, I
He'll
I
walk
want
away.
all of you to be happy when you leave, okay? And I mean all of you. And she specifically looks at Minnie and at Theatis. You know.
Follows the look at Minnie. Him.
She doesn't know, and I can't tell her. And like,
Now's the last chance you will have to tell her anything. Do not live with a sense of regret for what could have been said.
Minnie just has this look on her face of, I don't want to tell my best friend that I murdered her.
Darcy is looking sort of expectantly at Minnie, like,
Minnie. Minnie. Darling Minnie. Dear Minnie.
What?
It hurts you to hold it in. She's literally an angel now. I feel like maybe if you're gonna tell anybody, you should tell her. Slight
Gabriel
nudge.
raised an eyebrow. Gabriel does discernibly raise an eyebrow when you call her an angel. Doesn't correct.
Well, she'll do the finger quotes when she says angel. Eh. She's sure Gabriel is angel with like the trademark next to it, and Darcy is angel with quotations.
quotations angel now.
Quotations angel.
Quotation angel.
Like Lottie will have her hands up when she says angel.
Kinda just wanna hold your hand again.
Darcy will just hold out her hands and says, I mean, this is as close as we can get.
He also reaches out.
And,
You
two
see
hands
Gabriel close her eyes, and she appears to be concentrating. When your hands meet, they will physically meet.
Aww.
Ooh. Darcy's smile like widens visibly at that.
Yeah, you can tell Minnie feels better. I just, the last thing I wanted you to remember was how much I loved you, and no bad memories. Comes with love, so.
I mean, the good comes with the bad. If there were no bad memories, I would not have met any of you, or we wouldn't have grown so close. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. And we definitely grew pretty close.
Yeah, we did.
We'll miss you.
Miss you
We'll
too.
miss you a lot.
Yeah. But Lottie, I'm really glad that you have Siren back now. And I'm great. And
I mean, you are pretty great.
I know, right? You guys are also great, all of you. I have no regrets. You guys shouldn't either.
We'll miss you, but I'm glad you're literally in a better place, in a better state of mind.
Yeah, it feels good to be me again.
Yeah. This is who Darcy Ellsworth really is.
I hope so. I'd like to think so. And apparently others like to think so too.
Yeah.
I have been given the authority to grant on your friends a single blessing that you may give them.
It would have been nice if I knew that beforehand, so I could actually give it thought, Darcy says. And her player says that as well.
Also about the spur of the moment than actual meditations. Gabriel and the GM say.
God damn it.
Theodis actually, he's already wandered over, but he'll wander a bit closer to Darcy within arm's reach. As he'll just say, I believe it is I who has something to give back to you.
Oh, a present.
You love presents.
I
I do.
may have, before your book vanished, I got a chance to tamper with it. And he'll from kind of his jacket pocket, he'll kind of pull out the, I suppose the small bottle / vial. What does it look like?
It literally looks like a small glowing, almost like a tiny star in a bottle.
Oh,
I broke my word to you. I said we would be able to prevent you from passing.
You said I would be
broke that
fine.
promise.
You did not. I'm better than I've ever been.
But not for anything I did. In fact, I believe I have only endangered well-being throughout our encounters. I wish to recreate this when you passed, in the instance that if you were to ever return or to wherever you went, then you would be able to take this with you. So if you wish to take it, well, then it was never mine.
Hmm. She'll look at it, but she's not taking it. Theodos, please. Don't think for a moment that I'm blaming you or anyone else. It's... Ultimately, the only person that I had to blame for the situation was myself. Everyone tried their best in their own way to solve it and to help me. And in the end, what you all did, you gave me back my freedom. You gave me peace. You gave me happiness. I am in heaven, and it's a good place. I am me again. I am not buried under those feelings of self-doubt that were never truly mine. You guys did what you had to do. And you all did it to the best of your abilities. Why would I blame you for anything? If anything, you guys shouldn't blame yourselves for it.
I will do more next time.
I hope for all of you that there won't be a next time. At least not for a long time.
Their trials are not yet over.
I know, but I'm sorry I can't be with you guys anymore to help you through whatever you're facing.
you're where you're meant to be.
Hey, something that you might enjoy. D'Onofrio loves you too, even though she won't admit it.
Oh, is she okay?
She's fearless as mental. How's she doing?
D'Onofrio takes death like better than most individuals you've ever met. But then again, that's because she's experienced so much of it.
Yeah.
So arguably she's great because she's really badly broken.
She's doing very well, thanks. It's the trauma.
Trauma and alcohol.
She actually cried a tear.
I'm sorry. Would you guys let everyone know that I'm fine? That they don't need to be sad? I would hate for people to be sad on my, because of me.
We're a bit late.
Hey, I'm doing the best I can, okay?
Well, to be honest, I'm sad because of me.
Why because of you?
Why do you tell her I can't?
Really?
Do I tell her about the? And she'll kind of make a notion of.
Really not.
I'm sorry for you. But really, don't see it as you killing me, but as you giving me my freedom back. Because I was very much trapped, and I had no way out. I would have done it myself, so I'm glad that you were in my hands.
You were in a very dark place.
Yeah.
Though based on your actions, my master's kingdom is further closed to you. You did what you felt was right.
I mean, it's not that I'm a
hang on.
pacifist. And
That's a really heavy statement, for the record, if you listen.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
She has just said Minnie cannot go to heaven.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yep. She said, because of your actions, my master's kingdom is now denied to you. I still feel as though you did what you felt was right.
Oof.
that's the thing.
It's really
Yeah,
not.
I told you guys, all life is sacred, except for mosquitoes.
I mean, you're right. All life is sacred. And she'll actually take the spark from Theodos, and she'll pass it on to Minnie. Kind of closes her hands around it.
He's
If you
crying
can't-
again.
If you can't go to heaven, then protect life as long as you can in the world. Yeah?
Okay.
Many hugs, many hugs.
Around the glass around the disintegrates into a beautiful, multifaceted, basically almost like sand in the air. But the very small bauble of light will infuse itself in Minnie's heart.
Mm-hmm.
You will gain the spark of life merit.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Go, Minnie.
Oh,
I'm actually crying again, guys.
oh. Darcy will take something from her neck, which is a small key. This should have never belonged to me in the first place.
You would have made a great librarian.
I would have made a terrible librarian, and you know it. But you have been studying for such a long time, and besides, someone needs to be able to, kick Siren's butt even when he locks himself into that library again.
But she will inevitably do.
And now you'll have the key to open it. And yeah, she'll hand Lottie the key.
I take the key.
Important question, Lottie. Is your intention to keep the key or to give it back to Siren?
Yes.
The key will know your intention. Which is it?
Vlad believes that if Siren decided that Darcy should be the next librarian, then Lottie is not worthy of being the next librarian at this moment. So she's going to give this back to Siren so he can choose as a successor.
Okay. Okay, cool. The key, basically, around Darcy's neck, the key had an almost golden shimmering sheen to it. When it goes to your hand, the sheen kind of, it dulls. Like, you get this impression that based on your own actions, this is not meant for you, this is meant for someone else.
Yeah, she's not worthy yet.
Continue.
Or she may never be.
So,
It is almost time to go.
a favor for all of them? Or did I give one to Minnie now?
I beg your pardon?
Did I give... Do I still have to give those favors?
You have a blessing to give them,
Oh, boy.
and I will bestow it.
What would you guys want?
Just knowing you're happy is enough for me.
Oh, I know. Gabriel, would it be possible for one person of their choosing to gain
Would
a
it be
good
possible for
heart?
what, sorry?
For one person that they choose to gain a good heart, to get hope again. For someone who has lost all, whose mind and heart has gone dark.
Gabriel steps forward. Their hand they place on each one of your foreheads. And basically, from basically what you guys perceive as Gabriel does this to all of you simultaneously, but obviously, it basically so from the real world perspective, she's essentially standing in three places at once. But she says, "I give you the blessing of always being able to see the good in the hearts of any, regardless how black, how vile, how dark, how shadowed. You will be able to see the kernel of good that exists there within. Maybe you can cause it to sprout and grow once again. This is the blessing I bestow upon you." All of you are infused with a golden light. It wafts and radiates from you. You feel warm. When you look back up, you will see the fact that Darcy is no longer there.
Ah, shit. I still had to say goodbye to someone. Fuck. I should have done it before.
Bye, Darcy.
Oh, no.
It's an
That's
echo
it.
across the mist. Bye bye.
Ah. Okay.
And Gabriel will stand before she will say, "The road is not always easy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can I give you a hug?
You give her a hug, and it's one of those wonderful moments of that really awkward, I'm not sure what to do with this human kind of look. And she's like, "Yes, there.
Ooh, we can hug Gabriel? Yes!
Oh, crap." I'm going to assume Theodos maintains his dignity and does not dogpile the Archangel.
Yes.
Excellent.
He doesn't really say, but he gives kind of a nod of respect and understanding, and then kind of looks at the two dogpiling the Archangel with a rather sardonic look, to be honest.
Because
Um,
Lottie has dignity.
As they dogpile Gabriel, you actually feel a hand on your shoulder, and it's another Gabriel. You can see the one directly in front of you, but there are two of them. Basically, she split herself. As she says, "You carry a lot of guilt with you, Theodis Crane."
When she lost her spark, I went to visit her. And in very casual terms, well, I said that we'd be able to save her.
Don't you see that because of your friendship, and because of the fact that she engendered friendship in so many people, you did save her? Death is not the end. Death is never the end. You have held true your vow, Theodis Crane.
He looks a little bit happier. It's sort of those things where it's like, you know, it's a nice sentiment. He's not entirely convinced. He's not entirely unconvinced. It's kind of something he needs to think about. But he will say, "Thank you."
Madam,
And with that,
I know I have no rights whatsoever to ask this, but I don't want her to know I can't get in because I saved her.
Gabriel looks down at you. For the record, here she's taller than she normally is, and she appears more imposing. But she smiles and she says, "Just because you cannot now, at this moment, enter my master's kingdom, does not mean that if you are not good and selfless, if you do not give yourself for a noble cause, the gates themselves cannot open for you."
Lottie will give Minnie a squeeze and nod. Listen to her. She's smart.
And with that, you will find yourselves back where you were, located comfortably. Everything is as it was, with the exception that you are filled with a new purpose, a purpose that brightens even the darkest of nights. And with that, we shall end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness in Dublin. Have a pleasant evening.